record stealing? Oh my gosh, you're joking. Lovely, in the trash. I did not clean out my purse prior to this video, so we're about to go on an adventure together because I have no idea what is in here. I've been seeing what's in my purse videos floating around the internet recently, and I was like, man, I really want to do that. And at first I was like, I should probably clean my purse out before I do that. And then this morning I was like, you know what? I think it'd be way more entertaining if I didn't clean it out first and we just figure out what's in here together. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. This is my purse. She is a pink purse. Obviously pink is my favorite color, and I just love this shade of pink. This purse is from Guess, which is not sponsored. That would be amazing, but this purse is from Guess, and I got this purse, I want to say 2 years ago, maybe a little less, maybe a year and a half ago, but it's just been my favorite purse, and I honestly just haven't been able to replace her. But let's open it up and see what we can find. Let me give you a little sneak peek of what this looks like. It's rough. Things are about to fall out. But upon opening my purse, we have my sunglasses. And really, these should be in my car, but I just recently went to Colorado, and so I needed to bring my sunglasses with me, so I just threw them in my purse. But normally, I do keep my sunglasses in my car. These are specifically from Target, I believe. That's really the only place I get my sunglasses. I don't know why. I guess I just had a lot of success finding sunglasses that I like at Target, so that's where I continue to go. However, these now have scratches on them, probably because I just throw them in my purse. But that's the first thing in there. Let's see. Next, we obviously have my keychain with my car keys and some of my other keys that I have on here, along with some chapstick that I actually never use, and my F1 keychain that I made. But my boyfriend got me this keychain for Christmas, and I'm in love with it. I never ever actually stick it in my purse most of the time because I don't want any of the jewels to fall off of it, but for some reason it was in my purse, and I guess I just stuffed it in there, which is not good and will not be happening ever again because this thing is way too precious. Next, we have my wallet, if you want to call it. This was on my Lululemon keychain that I had before I got the Victoria's Secret one, and the Victoria's Secret one didn't have a wallet attachment, so I plan to get another one, but I am trying not to impulse spend, so I'm just waiting a little bit until I really need it. This one's okay. It's literally just a huge pocket for all of your cards, which gets really messy, and sometimes I'm searching for specific cards, and it can get kind of annoying if I'm being honest, but it will do for now. It will do for now. I keep needing to tell myself because I really just want to get a new one that's a little more organized. And I need to go through these cards. We're not going to go through them together because there are personal cards in here, like credit cards, debit cards, and there's cash. There is cash in here along with some coins. So that's it for that. Next, upon opening my purse, we have two different kinds of gum. So this gum was in here first. This is the Orbit Sweet Mint gum, and this gum is probably my favorite gum to ever exist. And I bought a pack of 3 of these, I believe, and I think this is the last one, and it's pretty full, but for some reason, I thought I needed these. I don't even know why. I guess I was in the checkout line and they looked really good, so I just grabbed them. But these are the extra long-lasting flavor refreshers in the flavor spearmint, and they are really good, and I would say that the flavor does last pretty long. It's also sugar-free, which is not something I usually look for, but pretty good gum. I would recommend either of these. I love both of these. Next, upon opening my purse, we have nail glue. So I bought this nail glue at Sally's a few weeks ago because I was doing press-on nails. I got nails and just painted them myself to press on for New Year's, and this glue is so freaking strong. I had to rip those off my nails, and my nails are now very damaged. However, I do recommend this glue. If you can get it off correctly, highly recommend. If not, if you're just gonna rip them off, don't use this glue because my nails are so thin and they actually hurt. So, love this glue, but I will be needing quite a bit before I use it again. But the reason why it's in my purse is because I took it to Colorado with me just in case one of my nails fell off and I needed some glue. So that's why it's in my purse, but it needs to be taken out of my purse. This video is really just us cleaning out my purse together. Next thing is this EOS lotion, and this is meant to be in my purse. This is the EOS Fresh and Cozy hand cream, and I was obsessed with the Fresh and Cozy body lotion. However, I have found a different one that I really, really love since then. When I had the body lotion, I was like, I need everything that they have in this scent, so I went ahead and bought a hand lotion, and it just stays in my purse because there are moments when I'm just out and about and I'm like, I need lotion on my my hands. They're so dry, especially if you like go to the bathroom in public, you wash your hands. Public bathroom soap is the worst because it dries out your hands so bad. So I just love to have some lotion with me at all times. And you can use this on your body. So if you have like dry knees, dry elbows, you could use it on your body as well. Next, which is very essential, we have hand sanitizer. And this is the, how do you see what scent it is? Hydrating hand sanitizer. I don't know. I believe it's vanilla. No, that's not vanilla. I don't know what scent this is, but hand sanitizer for obvious reasons. When you're out in public and you're touching a bunch of things, you're gonna need some hand sanitizer. What else is in here? Oh my gosh. We have some sunscreen. Now you're probably like, Emily, what in the world? Why do you have sunscreen? You should be wearing sunscreen every single day of the year. Not just in summer, not when you're just at the beach, not when you're just tanning outside, swimming at the lake, swimming in a pool, all year round. But the reason why this is specifically in my purse is because when we went to Colorado, we were like, we are gonna need sunscreen on the slopes because the sun is reflecting off the snow onto your skin and you need sunscreen. However, I put this in my purse and could not find it. So we ended up not wearing sunscreen. And this, people, is why you need to clean out your purse before you go on vacation. And I didn't do that. I just stuffed this in there and never found it. So now it's here. Now I have it and I guess I'll use it another time. The next thing in my purse, very random, is this little Christmas tag. And you're probably like, Emily, what in the world? So my boyfriend and I were at TJ Maxx and this was on the floor and I did pick it up and I did take it home because what are they gonna charge me for this? 50 cents? I mean, come on now. If this is considered thievery, I do apologize, but I was like, I need this for my scrapbook. Isn't that so cute? I love it. I love it a lot. So yeah, I stole a little bit, but is that considered stealing? I don't know. Moving on. Let's move on. I'm not a criminal, I promise. Next thing in my purse are these stress down patches. I love kind patches so much. I have the stress down patches, I have menstrual patches, and I have the sleep patches, and I love every single one of them. These are definitely like a last minute situation for me. If I'm just really having an anxious day and nothing is getting me to calm down, I will throw on one of these stress patches and I am good and dandy. And it could be a placebo effect, but either way, I don't care because they work and I love them. So I keep a pack of these in my purse and I keep some in my nightstand drawer as well, just so I always have them if I need them. Next. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just get this over with. Y'all are gonna yell at me. These are all lip products. Let's go through them together, shall we? Firstly, we have my Summer Fridays, and as you can tell, she is basically out. She's not out yet. She's not done, but she's almost there, and it's gonna be a really sad day when she is because I'm doing Project Pan, and as of right now, as you can see, I don't need any more lip products, but I love this one so much because it's minty. And I don't have any other minty ones, so that's amazing. Is that acceptable to buy another one like during Project Pan if I don't have another one specifically like this, or does that defeat the entire purpose? I don't know. Anyway, Summer Fridays. We have two Tarte products in here, which are both out, I believe, because they no longer click. So I think they're out and they need to go in the trash, but it's a really sad day because I love both of these so much. I carried them with me constantly. This one is minty as well, but again, it's out. And this one, I don't know the color because the sticker has fallen off, but oh my gosh, these were my favorites and they just need to go in the trash, unfortunately. And then we have the Flower Nose. Would you call this lip gloss? I think it is lip gloss, but again, just a perfect color for me personally, so I carry it around quite often. It's the shade Raspberry Booze, and it's just really pretty packaging. I love this stuff and adore this so much. And then we have the Glow Recipe Blackberry Bingsu Glass Balm and the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm. Both of these are absolutely amazing. Again, just the perfect shade for me, like whenever I just need a little color on my lips, which is why I carry them with me and is why they're in my purse. I'll always have lip products in my purse. I mean, how can you not? Next, we have cuticle oil in my purse, and this comes as no surprise because I love my cuticle oil, especially now that my nails are just very thin and damaged. I've been obsessively putting cuticle oil on just to hopefully build my nail strength again. So that's why this is in here. This is Nail Honey, and it's actually, they're actually a brand on TikTok Shop where I buy them. They're a small business and they're amazing. God, what is that shop called? It's like Twinkle something, I think. I absolutely love, love, love this cuticle oil so much. So that's probably staying in my purse just so I can have it on the go. I bought 3 of them during Black Friday because it was like 3 for $15 or maybe $13. So I was like, I'm hopping on that. I don't know where the third one is. This is the second one. The first one's in my nightstand drawer, but this is probably staying in my purse. Next, I have a plethora. Is that the right word? Oh, not a plethora. This is another lip product. I thought this was a pen. We'll get to the pens in a minute. This is the e.l.f. lip liner, and I'm pretty sure my boyfriend got me this for my birthday. He did get me this for my birthday. This is the only one I have, and he got me one. What shade is this? This is the shade, oh God, I can't read that. Mauve? Yes, mauve. I remember this was on my fall wish list, and that's why he bought it for me. I love this thing, and I like to pair it with one of these. I think it's this one. So that's why that's in there, is because I just like to pair it with all my lip glosses, but this needs to go back in my drawer. We have another lip product. This is so bad, what in the world? This is the FAVS lip product, and I've talked about this before in some of my past videos. I believe this was in my September favorites. I genuinely do just love this lip color. It's literally the same shade as all the others. But that's why I like them, I guess, because that is my perfect lip shade. What shade is this? It's in Korean, so I don't know. Oh, rosy, maybe. I don't know, but I love the FAVS lip products, and I also love the FAVS blushes, which is what I'm wearing today. I have a few colors. How many lip products does a girl need in her purse? It is so bad. Next is this Boom Boom nasal stick. Sometimes when I'm on long car rides, I get a little anxious, and this is like a little minty lavender stick, but it's also really good if you are congested, which is another reason why I brought it, because I knew going to Colorado that my allergies were gonna get really bad, and they actually didn't get bad until I got home, which is usually what happens. Like when I also go to Oklahoma, my allergies don't get bad until I get back home. Like it's weird. I don't know why that happens, but anyways, Boom Boom stick for congestion. Next, oh my God, I forgot about these. Where's the expiration date? They might be expired. Oh my God, it doesn't expire until 2028. So this is Rescue Remedy Relief Drops, and these are supposed to help reduce stress. And again, I think this is in my purse because last year when I had really bad anxiety, I would get anxious just leaving the house. So I kept this in my purse. You know what? It might be staying there. I don't know. I might put it in my bedside table. I've only used these once or twice, but I do believe they work. I don't know. Next is my watch, and I've actually been looking for this. Y'all, this watch is actually from Shein. I bought this many years ago. I do not shop on Shein anymore, just because fast fashion, but I do love this watch, and there's an identical one on Amazon actually. So if you do like this watch as well, I would recommend getting it on Amazon instead. I wear this watch to every event, any event that I have, just because it's like the perfect accessory. I love watches, and I did go through a phase where I wanted to invest in like a good watch, but I'm not really in that phase anymore. I could care less, and I'll stick to my cheap watch. Okay, so next is this Fidget toy, and I love this thing. Many people do not, because it's kind of painful. You get used to it, but again, this is in my purse because sometimes I just get anxious. Okay? And I need something to fidget with, just something in my hands, and this is one of my favorite things. I bought this a few years ago in a package with 2 more, I believe, off of Amazon, but they're honestly my favorite things to just like slip and slide off and on of your fingers. Next, randomly, we have a tiny hair tie. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, he's like hopping around. Anyways, we have a tiny hair tie. Not sure why, because this isn't gonna hold my whole head of hair. It will just hold a few strands. So I must have had my hair in braids or something, and that's why it's in here. But why do I only have one? Don't know. But there's also a quarter in here as well. Very random. Next is this watermelon limeade water additive, and I love these things so much. I probably threw this in there for Colorado because I did have a few of these in my bag, so it probably just ended up in my purse somehow. This is my favorite. I get them at H-E-B. What brand is this? True Lime is the brand, and this is the watermelon limeade. I haven't tried any of the other ones, but this one sounded the most appealing to me, and it's really delicious, honestly. This is one of the ways that I drink water. Otherwise, it's really hard for me to drink water. I may not actually throw this away because I know that it's not old. It's just been in my purse, so it's kind of weird feeling. Next thing is a stranded piece of gum at the bottom of my purse. Sometimes that just happens, and they need to be relocated back with the rest of their family. There we go. He's rehomed. Anyways, we've got some gum wrappers as well, which is just really, really good. Okay, those need to go in the trash. Let's see. There's one, you're joking. I have a pocket in my purse, a very small one. This is a small purse, and you're probably like, Emily, how in the world did you even fit all of this in your purse? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a Mary Poppins purse. But to nobody's surprise, we have more lip products. Emily, why? Let's go through these, shall we? Some of these will be staying in my purse. This is the Watermelon Tea Lip Balm from HTO, a place that sells tea. And it's one of my favorites. It's one of my go-tos because it tastes good and it smells good. So I love this lip balm. Next we have EOS Lip Balm. What even is this? Lip balm. Cool. We have 2 more EOS lip balms. I went through a phase where I was obsessed with EOS lip balm and I needed to have every single flavor that I could find. If I ran into a new flavor, I would buy it. This one might be my favorite. This one's Birthday Cake. And this other one is just a dry lip repair, which I will be keeping. I'll be keeping all of these. There's no need to throw any of these away. They just need to be rehomed, relocated, because they don't all need to be in my purse. Oh my God, this is amazing. Love this. Next is, promise, this is the last lip product, is e.l.f. Again, the same exact shade as the rest of my other lip glosses because it's my favorite shade. Why do I have so many? Some of these are actually a little darker, like the Notorium and the Glow Recipe ones are a little darker, which is why I loved them during fall. This color is definitely like one of my spring summer colors. It's not as dark on your lips as it is in the bottle, but I love the e.l.f. Glow Revive lip oils so much. Next, we have another Boom Boom stick. Again, same reason I have the other one, except this one's Winter Mint, which is a lot stronger than the lavender one. Still good, still great, especially if you're congested this time of year. When everyone's just congested, it gets a little rough. Next, we have this outside pocket, which is actually not full, but there are some things. We have another piece of gum. He's missing his mom probably, so I'm gonna put him in here. Okay, there we go. There was one more spot. Now it's completely full again. And then we have another crumpled gum wrapper. Lovely, in the trash. Next, we have another hair tie. This is staying in my purse because there are days. I needed this a few weeks ago, actually. I was at my boyfriend's house and I was like, do you have a hair tie? And he was like, no. I was like, man, I need a hair tie. I should have checked my purse because this was in there all along. This will be staying in my purse. And the last thing we have in here, oh my gosh, Emily, rose earrings. And I've been looking for these earrings. My boyfriend got me these earrings. I've been looking for these earrings and they're gonna be put back with the rest of my earrings because I want to wear these. But I think that's it. That is all that's in my purse. Okay, well, I am going to slowly put things back in here and just figure out the best place for everything to go. And also put back all of these lip products back where they go. In my lip products drawer, in my vanity. I am keeping a few in here though. Literally everything else does not need to be in there. Wallet going back in, gum going back in, other gum going back in. Options, you know what I mean? Lotion going back in. Now that it's cleaned out, I might put these in there because they won't get smushed up. Literally, they lay perfect right on top. Hand sanitizer going in. We need that. Although I do have some in my car, but I'm not always in my car. Let's see, cuticle oil can go in here since I have one in my nightstand. Sunglasses can go in here until further notice, until I can put them back in my car. And I believe that is everything that's going back in there. Oh, I forgot to tell you all about the pens. These are in here because I took my Sudoku book and my word search book to Colorado, and I obviously needed a highlighter and a pen for both of those, so I just threw them in my purse. Done. But anyways, that is what's in my purse. Realistic version. Hopefully this brought some insight to your mind that nobody's perfect and nobody is completely organized 100% of the time. But anyways, that is the end of this video, and I hope that you enjoyed sitting here with me and kind of embarrassing myself. That's okay. It's fine. But as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I am gonna love ya and leave ya, and I'll see you next time. Bye.